we have repealed or we have proposed a bill regarding new criminal laws. Like we are replacing the old IPC, CrPC with new laws, right? So we'll be discussing what will be the favor, or do we need a new criminal justice system, and what are the positives and what are the negatives of the introduced bill. We won't be doing detail about each bill because it's not an act yet. Okay, so but we will just and identify what are the positives and what are the negatives in it. Okay, so three bills were introduced into the Lok Sabha, as you know. First bill was Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita Bill 2023. The second one is Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita Bill 2023. And the third one is Bharatiya Suraksha Bill 2023. Okay, so we know that the first one, that is the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita Bill, replaces Indian Penal Code. Okay, these all bills, recently proposed bills, replaces the British laws actually. That is draconian or the oldest bills. Why do we need such a replacement? Look at the year 1860, 1898, 1872. These are really old, right? Years old. So our society is evolving, or our society is changing every day. So we also need to change the how criminal laws, or how the society criminal laws should also be molded according to the societal change. Okay, so the first law replaces Indian Penal Code of 1860. Okay, that was the one which is proposed earlier during the British era by the Law Commission. So it will be replaced by the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita Bill 2023. Okay. The second one is the Criminal Procedure Code. Okay. Criminal Procedure Code was introduced in the year 1898, and it will be now replaced with Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita Bill 2023. Okay. Now the third one is Indian Evidence Act. Okay. Indian Evidence Act was introduced in the year 1872. Okay, so this will be replaced now with Bharatiya Sakshya Bill 2023. Clear? So now we know that we are proposing this new replacements. But now, do we need a replacement is the next question, right? So do we need a replacement is the next thing what we are going to address. So criminal justice, as you know that the acts which are now present are old. So there was always been a demand for changing or for newer laws. Okay, that is the reason why now when it is considered, it is in the news. Okay, so what are the positives or what are the arguments that support the need of a new criminal bill is what is discussed in the slide. Okay, first thing is majorly draconian laws all deals with or all give more importance to punishment, right? So if you do such a certain crime, you will be punished for this year, or you will be punished in this manner. That was the one, or that was the thing which was mentioned earlier or in the acts mainly. Okay, so as we are progressing as a society, we give more importance to our natural justice or more humanitarian aspect of the society is concerned, right? So that is the very first reason why we consider a introduction of a new act or a new bill in the criminal procedure area. Okay, so the first thing is punishment from punishment to justice. Okay, first need what explains the introduction of a new criminal bill or argument which favors the introduction of a new criminal bill is shift from the focus of from mere punishment to comprehensive justice to the citizens. Okay. Now, the second one is, as we told before, that are outdated laws that do not consider any humanitarian aspect, or then that is strictly based on punishment, what culprit punishment, or that is the thing. Okay. So repealing outdated laws to align the legal framework with the modern principles of justice, human rights, and citizen protection. Clear? Okay. Now, every society or every government is getting empowered from the citizens, right? So empowering citizens is a must when it comes to punishment or criminal procedure as well. So this also determines why we need a new criminal justice system. So empowering citizen is another reason why we need a new criminal procedure system. Okay. So the third point is empower citizens by ensuring that their rights are safeguarded. We are explaining it using a example. That is, by replacing the sedition law, the government aims to strike a balance between protecting national integrity and upholding the citizens' freedom of expression. Do you know what sedition is? Expressing opinion against the government, mostly expressing opinions or against the national interest is the more key term. Okay. So sedition is a British introduced system. Okay. It doesn't contain any major grounds on which sedition could be introduced or imposed in a citizen. It doesn't explain anything like that. So it could be, it's a wide area. It doesn't define anything. What specifically is a against national interest? Nothing is defined. So it is used when widely. Okay. So sometimes it also affects the citizens' rights also. So that is the one of the reason why we need criminal justice system. So this while sedition law is also addressed in this new criminal system, or while addressing sedition law, we can empower citizen as well. As I said before, our society is changing. So more challenges as well are also coming, right? Contemporary challenges such as mob lynching, crimes against minors, etc., are also coming into the scene. Okay. So to address that as well, we need new criminal justice system because new crimes are evolving, right? Also organized crimes, like that, new forms of crimes are evolving, right? So we need to address that as well. Okay. Now, the next thing or next argument which favors a new criminal system is that to ensure accountability. Ensure accountability among the investigating agencies. Because it will ensure that within a timeline, this procedure should be done, or this case should be filed within this time limit. We are giving time limit to the investigating agencies. As you know that if we are giving a case or we are filing a FIR, it will take a longer time. Depending on the investigating agencies, it is getting solved, right? It is not that they are given a time frame to complete, nothing like that is present. So by introducing a new criminal justice system, we may introduce controlling measure to the investigating agency as well, thus ensuring the accountability and transparency in the investigating agency mechanism, right? So this could be another reason. Okay. Now, the other one is introduce modern practices. Like we have studied, or we know that our science is developing, right? For forensic new techniques can also be introduced, right? So this can help in easily solving the issues, or easily solving or finding the culprits, right? So this could also be introduced in the criminal procedure system. This is also one of the reason how we can or why we need a new criminal justice system. Now, promoting fair trials. So often we see that if a culprit is not present, or if the person who committed crime has eloped, the victim is always mistreated. The victim don't get any closure in his case, or he doesn't get any addressed any trial, right? Always the victim is getting blamed or victim is suffering. So faster trial is one of the reason how we can ensure that victim is also equally treated. Even if culprit is not present, then also the case is addressed and the victim is given justice, right? So this could also be one of the reason why we need a new criminal system. Okay, so we have discussed why we need a new criminal system.